Okay, so I'm recording now, and I am going to read my script that I wrote and I hope to record. I have many scripts that I hope to record, but this is just the one that I wrote recently. Dinner Date, written by Andrew Downey. For context, this is going to be kind of a sketch comedy, but it plays out like a film, and it's going to be in one location, a restaurant, and it will need four actors, and it will need one location, and the props involved will be chicken wings. It would be nice to have props, but we'll figure that one out. Okay, interior, or not props, extras. Scene 1. Interior restaurant, date, evening. Jack, 24, braggadocious, socially and emotionally unaware. He is sitting across from Sarah, 24. She is independent and emotionally intelligent. Her body language is calm and consistent, whereas Jack is confident, but it's not sincere. He dresses well, tidy and neat. Sarah also dresses tidy and neat, but her clothes are far more casual than Jack's. Jack, I'm a leader. Sarah, a leader? Tell me more. Jack, I'm assertive, I'm confident, I can take charge, I'm an alpha. Sarah, alpha? Alpha what? What is that? Jack, that's a lot of questions. Sarah, sorry, I'm curious, genuinely. Jack, I mean well, what I've heard is that girls like guys who are assertive. Sarah, is that what you think? Jack, I guess. Jack picks up the menu. Sarah glances over Jack's shoulder and sees Ben, 24, a laughable, preposterous, small, skinny, shabbily dressed character with one single redeeming quality. His confidence is actually sincere. Ben walks, Ben walks the length of the empty restaurant, looking for a table. He stops by Sarah and Jack's table, looking down at them with a clueless gaze. Ben, can I sit down next to you? Jack. Before Jack and Sarah can say anything, Ben is pulling over a chair from the other table and sitting down. Ben, my name is Ben. What is yours? Sarah. Sarah. Ben. Okay, very nice to meet you, Sarah. What is your name? Jack. Jack. Ben. Very nice to meet you, Jack. A waitress, 34, comes over to the table to take the table's order. Waitress, what can I get you, darling? Sarah, the extra hot wings. Thanks a mil. Jack, extra hot as well. Ben, I would like hotter than extra hot if possible. Waitress, are you sure? They're spicy. Ben, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Am I right, guys? Jack swallows his throat. Jack, to the waitress, give me the hotter than extra hot too. Sarah suddenly cringes. Ben picks up Jack's wine glass, holds it up for a cheers. Sarah awkwardly clinks her glass with Ben's, while Jack stares at Ben hatefully. Ben, how wonderful, guys, and cheers to my new best friends. Cut to interior restaurant date moments later. The chicken wings are on the table. Jack takes one from the plate, biting into it, chewing the chicken while smiling at Sarah insincerely. Jack, gorgeous. Ben takes a wing from his plate, biting into the chicken, then swallowing it with major difficulty. Ben, this is the best chicken that I've ever tasted. Sarah is looking at Ben and Jack disgruntledly. Jack takes another wing from his plate, biting into it, chewing the chicken and swallowing it with obvious difficulty. Jack, unbelievable. Ben takes another wing from his plate, biting into it, chewing the chicken, swallowing it, and immediately grabbing his glass of water in an attempt to subdue the spice that is burning his tongue. Ben, very tasty, I might add. Sarah, it's still looking at Jack and Ben with a disconsolate look. Jack sighs when looking at Ben, taking a deep breath. Jack takes another wing from off of his plate, bites, chews, coughs again, then again, this time loud enough to draw the attention of the waitress from across the restaurant. Jack, lovely. Ben grins to himself while taking another wing from his plate. Ben, okay, Jack, you've convinced me. One more. Ben bites into the wing and immediately drops the wing back into his plate, then abruptly getting up from off his chair and holding onto the chest while running to the toilets. Jack is subtly gasping when talking to Sarah, who is suffering from a major case of second-hand embarrassment. Jack, he was a lot, wasn't he? Sarah, sort of like you, hey? Jack, what do you mean? Beat. Jack interrupts the silence. Sarah, have another wing. Jack squints at the thought of another, but continues to remain tough by picking up another wing. Sarah, too spicy? Jack, nah. Jack is holding the wing up to his mouth while Sarah is gathering her stuff, getting up from off her chair, then making her way out of the restaurant. Jack is staring at her blankly. Once Sarah has gone, Jack begins biting into the wing, then chewing the chicken with major difficulty. The end. So I guess that is the script read. Yeah, it's good. It has its moments, and it can be recorded fairly promptly. There might be a few spelling mistakes in there, but I think the rest of the day will be spent kind of doing shot lists and just kind of like the creative director kind of thing. And then after a while, or maybe tomorrow, we're going to have to print it out, do a script breakdown, and then do a few... I can't really do a shooting schedule until I have actors' availability and all that kind of crack. Shooting schedules are a pain in the feckin' ass. I made one for a short film that I worked on. I worked as an AD, an assistant director. I had a lot of fun doing it, but I learnt a lot in terms of making a shooting schedule. And it should look like this. Don't know if you can see this, but it should look like this. And I want to make something that looks like that for this, as well as doing what do you call them? Call shoots. I have experience acting. I feel like I could act in this, but I think I'm just gonna direct it. And yeah, I feel like this is the best kind of like clear comedy sketch I've written in a while. So hopefully we can do that without any major difficulties. And yeah, Kula Bula.